Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Banished. Today's beverage is a very nice pink grapefruit juice with the juicy bits, otherwise known as pulp. So welcome back to the game, and in the previous episode we got some more housing. We moved a lot of things around, including the woodcutters, and we got this field added, and more storage and barns and other things. So overall, happy with what we've done. We now also have a herbalist as well, and in this episode we're going to look at finishing off the building up the top here, which is the woodcutter, and the main event is mines. We're going to have a look at trying to build a mine, which is, well, something I've, if I have built one in the past, then yeah, I can't remember. I must have built a mine in the previous series 10 years ago. I must have done, but it is the last building of all the buildings that we can build. It's the last one that we don't have, so it'll be interesting to build that and see what it affords us. So obviously we are generating some stone from the quarry, which is almost at half capacity. Once you're done with it, I don't know. I think it just stops. I assume you can't fill it back in. It's just a big hole. Just fling tyres in it or something. It'll fill itself up eventually. No, it's called a reservoir. Anyway, what we'll do is, like I said, we'll build the mine. And oh, what's happened there? Why is there loads of stuff just dumped? I'm guessing they're trying to fill this storage barn up, and it was full, so they're working on that one. Yeah, in terms of the supply of stone, it's actually fluctuating because they're still building these roads here. They still have yet to build those things, so it's taking quite a while. In fact, I will indeed cancel this bit here because we just don't need it, and we'll get rid of that. That was originally just I think I said just a bit of bit of other road. But anyway, there's the cabbages getting picked up, and they're going to, oh yeah, start here. So that went to 36% full. Wow. What about up here? That's 34%. I don't think I need another one. I don't think I need another storage barn. I mean, we could fit one in, though. It would be very easy to fit one in. It would sit quite nicely in here. Yeah, it would sit quite nicely in there with a bit of road going around it. In fact, we could probably put it there and then maybe shift this schoolhouse over. Not that we need that schoolhouse at this stage, but it's always nice to have it. And it's not really a problem. In terms of food, we are... Good grief, we're storing. We've got a lot of food. If we go to population, that is on the right track. Food-wise, it is almost hit the limit of what we can store. So I might be tempted to build some even more housing just to increase our population. Can we put one here? We cannot build a nice riverside cottage. That is a bit of a shame. It won't go up there. We know that it won't fit around there. However, something will fit in here. That's quite nice to see. And I guess we'll put it in there. Can we put one further along? We cannot. So it's going to go in there. And that'll sit in quite nicely. And I think there was a space. Was there one here? There was not a one here. Shame. Okay. So it says we are, yeah, have a supply of stone is low. We are aware. As I said, most of the time they're going to be doing that and then moving on to build the roads and use all the stone up. We now have another woodcutter, so we're going to increase the amount of woodcutters that we have on staff. And 17 children, 8 students with an additional 1 housing. Do we build some more housing over here? We've got foresters, woodcutters, farmers, foresters. I do think maybe... Oh, well, that's a lot of wood getting stored there. We have a lot of wood indeed. I think that's going to be our main trading commodity. We've only got 2 stone houses here, and we've got a lot of people. Foresters, hunters and gatherers. But we obviously have hunting cabins and foresters and such, so yeah, and the woodcutter. So another couple of houses. There we are. Good. Okay, well, as I said, main event. Let's get on with the mine. Okay, over to resource production and to the quarry. Let's place a quarry. No. We're going to place the mine, and I'm going to place it as close to maybe here as possible. We'll go in there. I'm going to place it further back because, well, why not? So that's in. We naturally have to connect a road up to that. So stone road, and that'll go in there. And I want to build the road like that. So all the workers are going to go and remove things. There's 9 trees to be removed. There's 46 logs. Lots of props and such in the mine. And 68 stone. And it's 100 to build it. I wonder if that's the most you can... the most in game? I don't know. I do want a tunnel as well to connect up to this. And... can't go there. I'm going to guesstimate that it won't go there either. Just going to keep trying this. It would go there. Right, so definitely not there. Move along 1. Not there. Move along 1. It would go in there. Perfect. So that goes in. And obviously the road. No, that's not what I meant to do. Remove roads. Right. So road there. And road there. Then road. And then road across to there. Perfect. So there's now quick access. In terms of storage, naturally, we're going to have another stockpile. Stockpile, and I think a stockpile there would suffice. Or do I place it right out the front? I think, yeah, on the front, like this. And we can have some housing around here, because obviously there'll be people working there. Okay, good. In between all of that, we've had child name Frostine was born, and Andre's become a student, and Shell has become an adult and working as a labourer. There you are. Good, 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 good. How are we doing for wood and coats and such? Coats, we are producing coats. In fact, in the previous season, we produced 30 warm coats. However, we've produced 84 in the current one because obviously we got trading and we traded for wool. So that's very good indeed. It's currently late winter and we've got so much food. It's a good problem to have. And it's actually not a problem. I'm going to bring over, I think, 600 venison. Got 700 it was in the market. I wonder if it was best to increase the amount of people that work in the market. No, we don't really need it, I don't think. I don't think so anyway. Yeah. So I do think our food production, I think it will take a lot more population. But we've added these houses here. Another house in there. But actually, of all things, it's stone that's the problem. And I've just compounded the issue by telling them to build all of this. We have a merchant. And they're selling coal and wool coats. Well, I might as well trade over nothing, actually. You can see they don't want any herbs or venison or anything like that. No. Custom order. We can ask them for warm coats. Wool coats, wool. Oh yeah, wool coats. Oh yes, you can make high coats, wool coats, and warm coats. Right. Fair enough. We are making, as I said, the best one we possibly can, which is warm coats. We are okay for firewood. We've set firewood storage to be 500, which is fine. This barn is 70% full, this one is 100% full, and the one over here is 51% full. Are we going to need another barn? What are we mainly full of? Beverages. No, cabbage. That's venison. I mean, I'm going to put 1,000 venison. Sorry, that's mutton. 500 and 500 beef. And venison, 1,000. There we go. And we'll just get that filled. Oswaldo, the vendor, has died of old age, sadly. Ella has replaced Oswaldo, and Glind has become an adult and working as a labourer. We have 10 stone cutters, and even then we are almost always out of stone. Right, okay. Well, obviously we're building this stone house. I'm going to reduce our farmers and get some more stone cutters. Might do the same for foresters. And just max out stone cutters. Yeah. We just don't need the supply that we have. There's logs. I'm going to store 2,000 now. This is just overflow for everything, isn't it? Winifred has become a student. Okay, so. Is anything we need desperately? More stone. I don't know if desperate is the correct term, though. How are we doing for herbs? Early summer, only 3 herbs produced and 36 in the previous season. I wonder if we've out-herbed that area. This one, however, 135 herbs. But none this season. What if you only gather herbs in later on in the season? A child named Laurie has been born. We are at the 500 fuel. Well, rude not to send it to the trading post. Might as well set our fuel limit to 1,000. We've got more than enough storage space. I say as I quickly go through and check the storage barns, as some of them are quite full. Lots of hide coats in there. Let's have 100 hide coats in the trading post. I want it so that all of our people are in warm coats, but we'll see if that's going to happen. How are we doing for tools as well? 165, 184. Let's go for tools, because I reckon that's going to be... Oh, I was going to say that. I bet that's heading down. It is not. It is completely fine. But we will be changing it over to, yes, the quarry, which has all of the logs, all of the stuff removed, and only some of the stone, because again, stone is our big sort of downside at this stage. Have we got the extra house? Yeah. That's all fine. I don't know if we want to place another sort of satellite thing over here. I don't think we need to. What have we currently got in our trading post? Almost 2,000 logs, 300 firewood. We've got 50 hide coats. There's the 100 hide coats that they've moved over. 1,000 venison, 50 herbs, 500 beef and 400 mutton. I think I'm going to go for 100 herbs. People have said that basically what you want to be trading is just trade wood. But, although I definitely agree with that, that's where our mainstay here is wood. We've got 2,000 logs here. At least that's the plan anyway. I do think that having a nice breadth of supply is good. A nice varied supply, so the traders may not want wood, they may want venison or anything else. So, and frankly, we've got this storage. Oh, look at our food. It's gonna max out, innit? We have the place to store it. Do we need another mine? Like, seriously, would another mine be worth it? I'm tempted. I'm not going to build any more. I was going to put some more housing around here, and I will put some more housing in. Housing around here would be good, but is there any possible way to put housing in? The only way would be to build a road down this path. So it would be a road, and it would go down and stop there. Could you build a bridge there? No. Shame. But you know what we could do? Build a bridge across there, and then have a road down here. No, it wouldn't really work. Oh, there we go. We are actually at max food. I guess say 15,000. And what have we got in storage? Loads of fish, cabbages, venison again? It's venison? Right, venison. 3,000 venison in the trading post. And 500 wood. Firewood. 100 herbs. And mutton? No. What else have we got in storage? Venison, chestnuts, mutton, roots, berries. I wonder if we were to put another storage thing over here, near the herbalist and gatherer's hut. I think that would be worth it. Put a stockpile in. And there's like middle ground, isn't it? It's in between the two. I'll do put it there. Wouldn't go in there. No, I think there would suffice. Looks like the blacksmith has no material to build, and I'm guessing that is a lack of iron. I believe so. I'm going to increase the amount of builders and reduce our farmers. Just to crack on with building over here. We are on 65 of 68 stone. Once we've got this quarry, this tunnel built, that'll massively help out. There we go. There's the mine exterior complete with all of the foundations there. They've somehow managed to make a taller hill than the hill they're actually mining. Okay, it's just a waste heap, isn't it? Yeah, of course. That's what it is. We have Parissa, the stonecutter, has died of old age. John L has replaced them, and a child named Gustus has been born. The tunnel is almost completed, and there it is completed. So now people can go around, and in fact, our mine is in. So you select what you want to produce. There's iron and coal. Well, we're going to produce iron and reduce our builders. Let's get some people working in the mine. Oh yes, lovely carcinogens and pollutants kicking out the top of that mine there. So it would actually be of some benefit to have two mines, one for iron and one for coal, and then that means we can produce the better tools. But at the moment, I just want to get some iron out of that, and that'll help us make everything. Yeah. Right. That's what we're going to do. That's what we are going to do. We are out of... How many tools we produce? We're on 68. That's fine. Produced last time iron tools, 108. Previously we produced 31 coats, and before that 86. So we're actually on 113 stored clothing, but I have to remember that we also have, in the trading post, we have 100 hide coats if we need to revert it back into storage, which for food is pretty full. We've got 17 children and 11 students. One of them is just... Kyla has just become a labourer. Our quarry is 46% remaining. A child named Macken has been born. And I want another 2 miners. Eleanor has become an adult and working as a labourer. Yep, we're going to start kicking out some iron. That says iron limit 200. I might as well change it to 5. Similar for coal. There we go. And what have we produced? We produced 4. Yes. Okay. Well, it's not great. It's early spring, and obviously we have reduced down the amount of farmers we have. So we've got 2, 2, 3, and 2. I'm going to reduce that down again and have another... do I need 6 traders? I don't think I need 6 traders. Merchants just arrived though, so we'll see what they've got. Let's go for some miners. And, oh, they're selling sheep. Interesting. Do we need more sheep? We don't really need... actually, you know what? It would be nice to have more sheep. Wouldn't it? But where would we put them? Why am I whispering? Where would we put the sheep if we were to get some more sheep? We could put something around here. We could maybe build around these parts. Would we be able to get something in here? Because then that would be straight through. It wouldn't be too much of a problem. Potentially, we're sort of mixing the whole industrial and agricultural together. Not that it matters not at all. If we were to have a pasture, it would fit in very nicely there. And have more sheep. But ideally you want it here because that's where we're producing all of the stuff. Which means that here would also be a nice place for it. But it also would be quite small. It would be 8 by 13. And this one is 14 by 11. Back here it would be too small. Yeah, we don't have mountain goats and sheep. It would fit in here, but again, it's a bit far away. I mean, here is almost ideal for a pasture like that. It would be perfect. And we're not really needing any more wood. The hunting cabin doesn't really connect to that bit anyway. I think we're going to do that. Because then we're just getting more... Yeah, we're getting more. How much leather do we have? 70. Let's work how much leather we've got. Wool in the previous season is 36, whereas leather 18, 30, 18, and 24. We need more. Pasture. Where's the best place for it? I want it as large as we can possibly make it. But we could probably start... That's big. Can't go that far, but it would extend to there. There's the pasture. Okay, for better or worse, we're building it. So, I want 6 sheep. I want all the sheep, and I will trade them logs. It'd be nice if there was an equal amount. Do we just need to trade all of it? 2,000? Oh, we're overpaying. And that's a perfect trade. So the sheep go in this pen. We're going to build this. And now what's going to happen is the game is going to go, ah! And the wood is going to head all kinds of south. Because we're now wanting to transport all of the wood back into the trading post, which is going to empty all of the other supply, which means firewood is also going to go down. Not a big problem. It's early spring. We've got a full season to deal with it. So, there you go. Can we request they bring stuff back? They've got sheep, cattle, and chicken. We have all 3 of those, so we don't really need to do much else. I am acutely aware, however, that we have a lack of iron. And... Oh, food is still... I was going to say food is a problem. It's not. It's actually perfectly fine. I don't think I need a stockpile for this. I think he's going to come across and store it there. It's not a huge way away. Although, if we were to have another barn, we could have a storage barn in here, couldn't we? Oh, it fits in perfectly there. Yeah, we'll build another storage barn. There we go. Okay, good. I do think I'd say another storage barn here, maybe, and further down. But I don't want to make too many big changes at once because things might go a bit... I mean, things might be a bit of a problem, so... Can we place a house here? We can. Do I want to place a house here? It means we can't then build along here, but are we ever going to do that? No, we're not. I'll place a house there. There's a lot of building and a lot of resources that we don't have. Actually, we're not terrible for stone now. We'll have to increase the amount of farmers we have now that we've got more sheep. Just to split it evenly. We'll have to have 10, I think. So we'll do that. Looks like the pasture is getting built. They've definitely got nothing else. No, they've got nothing else. So this was the biggest pasture I could actually not fit in. I could have built it even bigger back here, but it didn't. I think this is just the physical limitation for a pasture. Yeah, probably 20 by 15. And what did I make? I think it was 13 by 20. 20 by 10. Yeah, it wasn't the maximum size, I don't think, but it's close to, and it's good enough for what we're doing. Asher has become a student. We have 13 students, 106 adults. If we check our population, you can see adults is going up, population is going up, and students and children will probably pop up as well because of the more housing we've got. Citizens, most are, well, happiness is good, education is getting better, which is excellent. Everyone's clothed. Food is just ridiculously good. Logs is going to tank because of stuff moving around, so I'm not going to worry about that. Stone is increasing, which is good. Iron, we are starting to produce a tiny bit of iron. Firewood is also going to level off. And coal we haven't got because we need another mine. So I do think another mine is in order. However, we'll wait and see after this pasture's in. I'm going to reduce the amount of fishermen we have to increase the miners that we have to try and produce the tools. Oh, hang on. We've had, sadly, a couple of fatalities there. Grace and Estevan. Okay. Yeah, always have an extra. Always have a labourer. How are we doing for pasture? Pasture's well. Reserve of logs is low. Yes, that's because I'm guessing they're all sitting in... Yep, they're all on the trade post, right? Well, we expected that. 43% for the quarry. Interesting. That is interesting. So that's going to be... Oh, look at that. They're putting all this... all the stones like on the side there. I wonder if they're ever going to move it to there, potentially. Okay, so talking about mines... Double check the pasture's not built, no. If we were to place another mine, where would we put it? Well, can we place it right next to this one? It would not fit in there. It would fit in there. I mean, it's rude not to place it there, right? Because it's outside of a lot of this, which is exactly what we want. And it's connected to this, which has got a similar stockpile. I would delete that stockpile and put it in between the two. I think that's what we'll end up doing. However, that does require a lot of stone and a lot of wood, neither of which we have a huge abundance of. The pasture requires logs, which ironically they managed to make by knocking all the trees down, but then that was then moved over to the over to the trading post. Okay, I'll set the maximum limit for that to be 100. Sorry, 1,000. Molly and Cedric have become a student. She's good. It's a shame there's like little bits like this that we only just can't fit stuff in. Only just. 15 of 42 graves. Do graves decay? I'm not sure. Reserve of logs is low. Reserve of iron is low. The iron is not really a critical resource. I'm noticing the clothes is going down. Because we don't have the... We're trying to make the best coats, but we don't have the additional capacity. But once we have the pasture in, we'll be all good. Gonna get another builder. Or two? No. Stone cutter. Yeah, another mine would be great, but we need to get other stuff up and running first. Our food is 13,000. Wow. What have we got in storage? Venison, cabbages, lots of cabbages. Chicken. Over here, got roots. I'm guessing things like chicken being a higher tier of resource. Oh, hang on. The gatherer died of old age, but sadly we didn't have a gatherer to replace them. Right, let me alter that. Always have the spare labourers. Yeah, I'm guessing that things like chicken is a higher tier of resource. There's the pasture getting built. I know the sort of little shed, the outbuilding, is on the back of the property, but it doesn't give you an option to place it. So there is cattle, and we can have... sorry, no, not cattle. Sheep. Right, good. Oh, can you only have one? You can. Oh, right. I was not aware of that. We have a spare pasture. Okay, not necessarily a problem. I don't know if there are... Was that submarine sheep there? Did they go underneath... I'm sure that sheep, went under the water. From there. Okay, we can have 16 sheep. No citizens available to work in the pasture. Can you... Seriously? Can you not have... Can you only have the one? I don't know if they're going to move over. Anyway, we do have some trading here. And they are trading nothing that we want. Okay. We will not bother with that one. So, I'm just going to try something. I'm going to reduce our stone cutters down to make sure we have the maximum number of farmers, and I'm not seeing it. It says sheep. I'm going to empty it. That's set to sheep. You must be able to split it. Yeah, just say that move half the animals to another pasture. And they're not working on it. That is very curious. I'm going to leave it there for now. That's been a bit of banished. I'm going to have to check that up because, well, we do have this pasture now, which is 15 of 16. But I can select sheep. This one is definitely sheep. But no one is working there, and... Oh, sorry. It's a herdsman. It's not a farmer. Yeah, just me being a total idiot. No problem. Right. Of course, it isn't farmers. It's herdsmen. There you go. Right. Split. And now they'll go over there. Right. Sorted. Simple thing. But worked it out. So we do have two pastures. I was going to say, there's no reason why you could... Why I need to do that. But that means that hopefully we'll have a lot more... Well, we'll have a lot more mutton for a start. And obviously a lot more wool, which means better coats. Excellent. Okay. Next episode, I need to check out our supply because we're definitely generating too much food. We either need to increase population, which is all doable and probably what I'm going to go for because I want to build another mine as well. But I definitely want to have a look at where people are farmers-wise. We definitely want more stone cutters. We want more... we need fewer builders. Reduce the builders to one. And our miners and stone cutters. But yeah, just have a quick check through resources and see how we are getting on there. Can we request stuff? Oh god, they can bring it pretty much everything. This this person, you know, the trader. And yeah, we'll see how we get on. As always, if you have enjoyed the episode and the series thus far, comment in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.